All right. Hi again, everybody. This is Jerry Thompson, your host for You Talk Live. This is a show where you can talk and be on the show, and you're live, hence the name. So today we're doing it again from yesterday. We're going to talk about what's going on at home. How are you coping with staying home, doing nothing? Or are you doing nothing? If you're not doing anything, tell me what you're doing. So maybe we can do it too, or we can learn from you. So as you can see, I'm not home today because I had to do something at my job, but there's no one else in the building, so this is social distancing to the max. So I'm not home, but I'm still safe. All right. So yeah, if you want to join the show, if you want to be on the show, just go to the link at that link. Yeah, bots.utalklive.tv, and you will be on the show. Tell me what's going on at home. How are you coping with this? And it could be good or bad. Just let me know. Let everyone know. Maybe it might help somebody. Today, we're going to talk about kids and how they may be dealing with this. So we'll get right on that, and we will start the show now, and we will get on it. Hey, I see a face. So we have. Oh, there you go. Wow. Why am I not getting on? Yeah. So, sorry. Yeah. So we have Anisha on the line. Great. Hi, Anisha.
Hi,
For some reason, my video is lagging, so I'm really talking to you. But what are you in?
I'm in my ambulance.
You're in an ambulance. Okay. Why? Is it moving?
Yeah, moving.
Oh, so you're actually on the job.
I'm at work.
Oh, right. So how is that going for you? Like, do you have to pick up anyone with the virus, and you're like, oh no!
So every day I pick up at least two patients that have it.
Wow, that's crazy.
But we have to put on this like white suit that protects us. So they say. I don't know how much protection they give us. I mean, as you can hear, I'm a little stuffy, but the weather outside, when the weather changes back and forth, it
You don't have
causes
to
my
worry.
nose to get a little stuffy. But aside from that, I feel fine. I mean, I protect myself, so I'm good.
Okay,
I
okay,
actually
that's
drink a lot of
good.
tea. I take my vitamins in the morning, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
So some people are trying to boost their immune system so that they'll be stronger for it. That's good. Any advice on what to boost their immune system?
Stay home.
What?
Stay home. Stay home.
Stay home.
That is the best thing you can do for your immune system. Yes, stay home.
Stay home. Okay.
There's pollution outside. There's pollution outside. There's a lot of things happening outside. And part of people's problem is they have one little symptom, they run to the hospital. And it's like, no, you don't do that. If you have one symptom, do not go to the hospital. You're putting yourself in danger.
Exactly. And you're using up resources that the hospitals do not
I
have enough.
mean, the resources will always be there. I'm not even worried about that. But now you're making us use resources unnecessarily on patients that are already high risk because you've stepped into
Right.
the hospital and made it worse. So it's not that they're using the resources on you. By all means, if you want to go to the hospital to get checked out, go ahead. However, in a time like this, I may be carrying a bug on me that may not be affecting me because I've been alive. But me stepping inside of a hospital with a bunch of high risk patients, it could be detrimental for their health. Now they have to use a bunch
Yep.
more resources on those patients when it could have just been avoided. Just stay home.
Exactly.
Do not go to the hospital. If something is wrong, go to urgent care. That's what they are there for. The doctors there are the same doctors that would treat you at the hospital. They make the determination whether to say, okay, you need to go to the emergency room, or let me write your prescription, go to the pharmacy, fill this, stay home. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense to go to the ER. For what? A couple thousand more dollars in a bill? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah. Some people are
Not
just used
to
to.
mention, your copay on your insurance is like $20 to go to urgent care. It's
Yeah,
like $150 to go to the ER
I know. Yeah,
for
yeah,
the same prescription.
yeah.
I
It's
don't understand people.
people are paranoid and they're scared, so they
Oh
do
my
weird stuff.
goodness. And then with this toilet paper thing, first of all, if you need that much toilet tissue, that means you have to be pooping 145 times a day. That means all four people in your home have to be pooping at 145 times per day. If
Well,
you're
you never
pooping that
know.
much,
You never
your coronavirus is not your issue.
know.
It's not.
Yeah.
What were they doing before?
I think I don't know how that began, but I think one person decided, you know what, I'm going to grab a vet, and then everyone decided this might be a thing. I bet
No, what
grab it.
happened was
That's how we ended up.
they were talking about a month-long quarantine. So people were saying, "Well, I don't have enough toilet tissue for a month-long quarantine. Let me go buy toilet tissue." But
Okay.
it was like that was the only thing that they thought of. Nobody thought of toothpaste. Nobody thought of body wash. Nobody thought of lotion. Nobody thought of hand soap. Simple things. If you walk into BJ's, all the water, all
Gone.
the toilet tissue, all the paper towel is gone.
Yeah.
But where are all the vitamins sitting on the shelves?
Exactly. Which is what you need to build your immune
So,
system. I'm
so
just
you're
saying.
gonna have a clean bottom, but a trashy immune system. Not to mention, you're gonna be quarantined to your home. If you're having diarrhea and it's that bad, take a shower.
Stay home. Yeah, exactly. There are alternatives
Take a shower.
to using toilet
You don't
paper,
need to flush
and I don't
all
mean using
that
your
tissue
hands.
in your septic system.
Yeah,
I just
yeah. Paranoia is a crazy thing. Okay, it's just
crazy
crazy,
thing.
crazy.
Crazy thing.
What are you doing at home to stay not bored?
Um, I don't know how to answer that because I'm always at work.
Oh,
So there's that. But for the past couple of days, I had a little cold. I've been sleeping like 20 hours a day for like the past 2 days. I
okay.
would take NyQuil or something, and but otherwise, I mean, I have a small business, so I do graphics on the side. So I just do flyers, or if I run out of flyer ideas, I just
Uh,
create logos or something. I do something to fill my time. And I recently paid for Disney Plus and what ESPN Plus.
right, right,
So and then I have Netflix and Hulu. So I
right.
mean, and then I'm like I cook. Well, I don't really like to cook, but um like now I'm like trying new things. Like tonight when I get off work, I'm actually gonna I get off in like 2 hours or so. I'm actually gonna go to the market and buy salmon and make lemon meringue salmon.
Okay,
So I
whatever
mean,
that
I'm
is.
trying different things. It tastes really good. One day I'll give you a piece. It tastes really good. But I mean, I don't know, self building. I have this book that has 2,000 questions in it. Well, two books that have 2,000 questions each. One is a what would you do kind of thing, and then another one is would you rather.
Okay.
Yeah. So I find little things to do.
I,
I've cleared out my pantry and reorganized it twice. That was exciting.
I'm trying not to eat out because I don't know who's washing their hands over there and whatever. I
Mm.
know it's part of paranoia. I know, but
No, you're right.
I used
Because
to.
people walk in and they don't wash their hands and they touch everything and then they walk out.
Right. So I try to make stuff now.
Okay.
I'm not going to say how it tastes. I'm just saying I try to make stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying, you do what you can
Oh
do.
God.
But I also a lot of people don't know this, but I'm also a virtual pilot. So I
Oh
get
what?
a virtual pilot. We
Oh Lord.
fly like flight simulators that
Where?
as
Where?
real.
Online? Or do
Yeah,
you have like a wheel at your house?
no, on my computer.
Oh, send me that.
It's a flight simulator. It's exactly how you fly a real plane.
Wait, send that to me.
It's something you buy. It's like you download it. It's huge. But yeah, I'll tell you the
Like,
information.
how much is it?
How much it is?
Yeah.
There are various kinds, from ranging from I don't know, $60 to 200, depending on how real you want it.
Okay, that's not so bad.
And then you need a yoke to fly the plane and some pedals.
Oh, okay,
It's
that's
used
not
to
bad.
train real pilots in real life. It's used to train them in
Oh,
real life.
cool.
They can learn how to fly a plane on a computer first, and then they go and fly a real plane and hope they don't die. So it's cool.
That's pretty cool.
So I get time to catch up on that, and that's fun. You can fly from here to Tokyo or here to Canada or whatever you want to do, and it looks like the real thing, like the real
Is it
airplane.
in real time though?
It's in real time in terms of the weather. So if it's daytime,
Oh,
5 o'clock over there. If it's raining over there, it's raining in the computer. If it's snowing over there, it's snowing in the
that's pretty
computer.
cool.
Yeah, so I get to catch up on that. Um, that's a little bit of my deepness. That's cool. Um, how are the kids dealing with it? Do you have access to any kids that you know of that are?
Um, I said my twins.
Yeah, yeah,
They moved down south.
yeah. That's why I said access. I wasn't sure if they were still there or whatever. So
Yeah, they're still there. They don't. They're not in school.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, I got to call them today. I talk to them pretty often. Malia, the older one, she likes being out of school.
Okay.
Melissa, she actually likes being in school.
Oh,
So I know Melissa. Melissa's the special one. So I know she's like, she'd rather be in school.
so she is bored because there's only so many baseball games you can play in the house and then not be bored.
So they have access to my Hulu, my Netflix, my sports, my Disney. So they're not bored. They are not bored. They can sit down and watch Disney Plus all day long and not have an issue.
Okay,
They are not bored.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I did that on purpose because I don't want to hear them out.
I don't know if they play
They're-
outside, but I know some kids. So I still have to teach my regular kids, my students. So,
How?
but we do
Virtual?
it online. Yeah, we do it online, like face to face. So I teach the whole class on Google Meet, and some of them said
Okay.
they're bored. They want to go outside with their friends. They want to actually play an actual sport outside, which is weird because when
They don't do that any other time.
they were just on video games, and
Well,
now
now they took, and you know what's crazy? This quarantine has opened a lot of people's eyes to a lot of things.
yep,
Their children don't play.
yeah,
Two, a lot of them, their children are dumb. And I'm
okay,
not downplaying anybody's child, but
that's
you don't notice the level of education that your child is one exposed to, and two, how they learn.
right.
A lot of parents are not realizing that they're not as smart as they think.
Yep. Now they know what the teacher was trying to tell you. Say, yo,
Not just that,
hey,
it's not the kid, it's not always the school, and it's not always the teacher.
right,
Now they have to homeschool their children, so they're having a lot of issues. Like,
right.
why are you learning this? And I didn't have to learn this in school. You didn't pay attention in school.
And you're not paying attention at home now. So now you see what we
Exactly.
go through, right?
Exactly. A lot of children are realizing that outside life, they take that for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Mm-hmm.
adults like me, well, not can't say me because I mean I don't take air for granted, but a lot of people take air for granted. with this coronavirus, the bad part about it is the respiratory issues that come afterwards.
Right. Like,
You have to pay for oxygen in a hospital.
hmm hmm
That's not free. It's
yeah,
something that you can get
yeah,
outside. You have to.
because
Oh
your
my God, I
lungs
don't even know if you can
build up
see
with
that. Wait,
fluid.
I
Huh?
don't know if you can see this. But the stuff that flows out of here,
Oh, okay.
the oxygen. There's a tank. There's a tank right there. Sorry, I'm in my ambulance going somewhere, but there's a
Is
tank
that a
right there.
okay?
It's tall. It's like my height. The stuff that's in
Okay.
there, the oxygen, that's for granted. But they don't realize that, or they don't notice how much it costs until they see that itemized bill from an ambulance company, and they're like, "Well, why
Yeah,
am I spending $500 on oxygen? Because you used it, and it costs us to actually fill the tank back."
yeah, yeah. I wish people would think twice about smoking, so they, because
Oh my goodness!
this virus can, those who smoke, it can affect those even more because you are compromising your lungs, you're filling up with fluid, you're getting pneumonia, and
Mhm.
all that stuff.
Once you get
I just,
pneumonia, it's like you're susceptible to it for the rest of your life.
yeah, yeah.
It doesn't ever go away.
Are you falling asleep on the
Sorry,
job?
I am not falling asleep on the job. I've just been at work since 6 o'clock, so I'm a little
That's no
tired.
excuse. You must have energy. No, I'm kidding.
I have, I'm losing my energy. I want to take a nap. I woke up. I
Yeah.
woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I got to work at 5:53.
Well,
So
well.
that
At
should
this,
be commendable.
it is. It is. At this point, you got to be thankful you even have a job. A lot of people lost theirs. So,
Yeah, I have two. Both of my jobs, neither of them. I can't leave either of them.
right.
The pool store, because they sell like high grade chlorine,
Mm-hmm.
which is bleach. So
Oh,
people are using that to clean their homes. Yeah,
I
you
never
can.
thought of that.
Yeah, you can. We have hydrogen peroxide. When you see the hydrogen peroxide that you buy at Walmart or BJ's, that's 3%. The one that we sell is 27%.
Oh, yeah.
If you wash your clothes with that, your clothes will be white like snow.
Oh,
It
so
will turn your clothes white.
no more like hand sanitizer and stuff.
I
People are
mean,
using.
I mean, it's a pool store, so we can't use hand sanitizer. I mean, we don't sell hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
But like hotels and stuff, they're gonna buy chlorine, even if they don't use it in their pools, to clean the floor because it cleans very well. It
Wow.
sanitizes
Well,
pools and it clears up pollen and dust from inside the pool. So can you imagine what it does to your floor? Or can you imagine what a little bit of it will do to your white clothes?
how poisonous is it if you inhale it or you touch it?
So there's the hydrogen peroxide. Um, the bottle it comes in 1 gallon bottles, and it sits inside of a plastic bag. If the plastic bag is open, it'll vaporize.
Okay.
The muriatic acid that we have, same thing. The liquid chlorine that we have, same thing. It has vented tops. So in order for us to sell it to a customer, we have to either sell it in a box, in a cardboard box where it's contained,
Mhm.
or put it individually inside of a plastic bag.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's very potent. It's very strong.
But besides that, at the pool store, are they buying anything else? Because what else would they buy at this time?
Uh, I mean, regular chlorine, acids for the pool, downers for the pool. I mean, the
I guess
hotel
they use
still
the
has
pool
pools
more a
that are
lot
open.
now. So because they're home, they'll get to use the pool more a lot now.
I wouldn't, not with coronavirus hanging around, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use my pool if I had one.
Well, no, if you live there, you're living there. You're not
But
inviting
it's too
people
cold.
over, huh?
It's still too cold.
Well, it depends on where.
In New York, well, where my job is in White Plains, there are no indoor family pools. They're all outdoors.
So where I live in Nyack, I see. people running and playing when even when it's like 30 something degrees. Like some people just don't care. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm in my house.
it wouldn't be us. It wouldn't be me. I don't know to like that. It's too cold. That's how you get sick.
it,
That's how you get hypoxic. That is not good.
it's no shade. If you came from let's say Russia or something where it's always cold, so you're used to
Well,
it.
that's a little yeah.
You're
I get
used.
what you're saying. That's a little different.
So
The most we see now would be high schools, colleges, hotels,
okay,
that kind of thing where they have indoor pools.
indoor pool.
Outdoor pools are closed right now. Yeah, outdoor pools are closed. As a matter of fact, in some parts of Westchester, um, I believe in some parts of Nyack and then Connecticut, there's an actual schedule. You can't go into your pool when the degree is below a certain point.
Okay,
If
but
you're caught, you will get fined.
does the chlorine in the pool help to kill the virus? Did anyone ever do a study on that?
Um, I'm
Possible?
gonna say yes because of how strong it is. I don't know if a study has been done.
Right. Okay.
Chlorine is very strong. Chlorine is very strong bleach. If bleach is like, let's say bleach is 15%, chlorine is 97, 98.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the grade of chlorine. So we sell three types of powder chlorine. The strongest is Power Powder Plus. That's 99%. Oh no, sorry, 97%. And then under that is Chlor Bright, which is 73%. And then Fresh and Clear, which is like 60, 62.
Okay.
I forgot the active ingredient in it though, but it's like it's some long name that starts with a D.
All right.
But chlorine is very strong. The strongest one we have, it cannot be added. Water can't be added to it or
You
it'll
just have
blow
to.
up. You have to add it to a big body of water. You can't put it in a bucket and pour it into the bucket. That won't work. You have to actually put it in a pool. It's a size pool big enough to hold a lot of water. That's the only way you can put the highest grade of chlorine into a pool. If you do it the other way around, it'll blow up. Whatever it's sitting on top of or whatever it's near, it'll just blow up.
Oh, that's weird.
It won't catch on fire, but it'll blow up.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
I
We have
was
some really big 50-pound buckets, and somebody got mad at our store and he got fired. He put a bucket next to the back door where we receive all of our truck shipments, and he stood like a couple feet away from it and flicked water at the bucket, at the open bucket, and it blew out the whole door.
okay.
Pretty cool.
Right. So I'm on the World Health Organization website too, and
Hmm.
they have some they have some facts for us. Not about chlorine, but I didn't see that yet. So cold weather and snow cannot kill the new coronavirus. I've
No, it
heard
can't.
some
Heat
people
can.
saying that it can, and it's ridiculous,
No,
but
it can't.
it can't.
Well, I mean, that's standard. Heat, cold cannot kill a virus.
Right,
Viruses can't survive in heat that's more than 90 degrees.
right. And another one is taking a hot bath does not prevent the new coronavirus disease
No, it does not.
because I don't think you'll be bathing at 100 degrees.
I'm not taking a bath in 90-degree water.
Exactly. It's
That
gonna be
would that would I would be in the hospital for 3rd-degree burns. That's very hot. But what you can do is boil like essential oils. I mean, yeah, boil essential oils into water, and you can breathe the steam in.
to do what?
Okay, so the way viruses operate for the most part, viruses remain, or this particular strain of virus is like it stays in your throat. If the virus goes down, you're good because the acid that's in your stomach will burn it. It's hot enough to burn it, but it's not hot enough to burn through your, which is why they're saying that you need to keep your throat hydrated. So because
Yep.
the virus lives in a dry area, which is like flat surfaces, the air. So like, once it gets to your throat, keep your throat hydrated. Breathe in steam. It keeps the throat moist. It keeps the trachea, everything, where it keeps everything where it should be. Um, leaving your throat open or leaving it dry or whatever the case may be causes the virus to stay there a little bit longer. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, keeping the throat dry longer. Or they say you're supposed to drink water every 15 minutes or drink tea or something every 15 minutes.
You got to be hydrated.
Keeping it dry, right? It forces all of that the virus to go into your lungs, which is the wrong way. You want it to go into your stomach so that it can be burned.
With the stomach acid and all that stuff.
Yes.
Which is why they'll
It
say,
can't pass your stomach.
this is why one of the doctors was saying that even if you were to ingest food that someone talked over who had the virus and you just ingest the food, it's
You're good.
you're good. I don't want to think
Because
about
the
it that
stomach is
way,
gonna burn it.
but you should be good. I would prefer not to think about it. All right. This is nice. The new coronavirus cannot be transmitted through mosquito bites, which is a good thing because we'd be all dead because mosquitoes are everywhere. So that's a good thing. There's been no information or evidence to suggest that the coronavirus is okay. So this is again, for those who are watching, is from the World Health Organization. Are hand dryers effective in killing the new coronavirus?
Say
They
it again.
are hand dryers,
Mm-hmm.
like when you go in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So no, hand dryers are not effective in killing the virus. To protect yourself against virus,
At all.
frequently clean or wash your hands or use rubbing alcohol or soap. Okay.
Yes. I'm so glad you said that. So a lot of people think that washing their hands, a lot of people think that using hand sanitizer is like washing your hands. It is not. The way hand sanitizer is supposed to be used, you wash your hands for 30 seconds properly, which is getting in between that part of your finger
Right.
for 30 seconds. And when you properly dry your hands, that's when you use the hand sanitizer to kill the bacteria that that antibacterial soap did not kill.
Right. But however,
You don't use the hand sanitizer in place of washing your hands. You're just pushing dirt around.
right. But if you're not in a position to wash your hands, I think you should still use the hand.
I would prefer to use rubbing alcohol and then hand sanitizer. Because hand sanitizer, you're using it as lotion. The rubbing alcohol is going to actually go off of your hands. You're not rubbing it into your hands. You need something that's actually going to wash the dirt off your hand. You rubbing it into your stand, that's not, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the whole motion of this, it's not going anywhere. It's staying on your hands. Rinsing it off, it's like it's getting it off.
You know the most annoying thing about that? So I, like everyone else, I guess, in the world, I use lotion on my hands because I like my hands to be lotioned. But this stupid hand sanitizer thing has it gray and dry because it's taking the lotion off, and it drives me crazy. It really does. It really does.
So you can try to use, like, that doesn't happen to me, and I use hand sanitizer all the time. Use soap that has lotion in it.
No, when I'm
And
not
then don't.
using my hands, like I have this big jug of wipes. It's like Sani wipes or whatever it's called that you clean everything with your laptop, everything. So I have that in my car, and I'm always cleaning the steering wheel and the gear shifters and the door and everything because I just don't want this. But so my hands get gray because of it. It just drives me nuts.
So I do the same thing, but I put gloves on. So I'll wash my hands, put a little bit of hand sanitizer, and then I'll put gloves on and clean what I have to clean. Because those harsh chemicals are not made for your hands.
I know
It'll actually damage your hands.
I know it's not, but
Put
I'm
gloves
used
on.
to it because
Or put some kind of barrier between that and your hand, like paper towel or a piece of plastic or something. Put something between that sandy cloth and your hand. It can strip away the first layer of your skin. How
Uh,
long do you think it can strip away?
they there's a question that they left sort of open ended. Can an ultraviolet disinfection lamp kill the new virus? They said UV lamps should not be used to sterilize hands and other areas of your skin because it can irritate the skin. That that
Mhm.
makes sense, but it didn't say if it can kill the virus. I think it can, but it didn't say. I wish they did. But it's obvious that it will affect your skin, but they didn't say.
I mean, I, uh,
Because they have these devices now with the ultraviolet light to clean your phone. So you put your phone in there with the ultraviolet light, and it kills whatever virus is on the phone.
I
So,
mean, they have those in hospitals, but and it leaves the room smelling like a hair salon
oh, they
when
do.
it's done. Yeah, if I see it at a hospital, maybe tomorrow I'll take a picture of it and send it to you. Know
Okay.
that it's. I mean, it's bad for your skin, yeah, but for how long? I go to the nail salon all the time, and I
Well,
get UV gel on my fingernails, and nothing happens to my hands. My hands didn't fall off; they're here.
well, in this light, I don't see anything. Okay, no.
All right.
Oh gosh. Um. All right. So I wanted to show something. Okay. I'm just gonna play a short video, and then we're gonna go back to talking again. I just like to remind people of what to do because it's just a good thing. All right, we'll be right back. For those who want to be on the show, there's the link right there, right there. Go to the link,
I don't see a
or
link.
you can
Oh, I see a link.
comment, and I'll post your comments on the show. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Where are you going anyway? I mean, you've been in that.
I just got to my destination.
Oh, so that means you're leaving.
Yeah.
What?
So I actually have to bid you guys adieu because I can't go near my phone.
Okay, no problem. Well, it was nice having you on.
Yes, it was great. This is nice.
Next time, I'll have my agent talk to your agent. There you go. She
Yes.
froze on me. We all frozen. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm not sure what just happened.
Sorry.
Something happened and now we're frozen. Okay, if you can hear me, we're frozen. I'm not sure what just happened. Maybe my laptop has the virus. I have no idea. Okay, I think we're back. I think we are back. Uh, Technical difficulties, I guess. Okay, we're back. All right. So Anisha had to leave, and the show is close to the end. Again, if you want to be on the show right now, talk about anything, any advice, maybe you're a psychologist, psychiatrist, want to tell us how to deal with stress, being at home all the time with people that you love and they're driving you crazy. So if you're a psychiatrist, psychologist, join the show. Let's talk about it. If you're a health professional, let's talk about it. Uh, Even finances. This thing is affecting people's finances. All right. So if you're a financial advisor, feel free to come on the show and advise us all. One thing I'll tell you not to do is to look at your stocks and your 401k. Just don't look at it because it's going to go up and down. Okay, the stock market is going down a lot every day now, and uh, it will affect your investments. That's just how it works. When you invest in, let's say, mutual funds, you're investing in a whole bunch of funds, like different companies that are maybe attached to the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and the Nasdaq and all that. So when that goes down, your investments go down with it. But don't worry, it's going to go back up at some point. Even today, it went up. Yesterday, it went up a lot. Today, it went up a little bit. But that's just how investments go. They go up and they go down. What you do not want to do is to sell and take your money out of it, because you would lose more than you had in the first place. Some lose $10,000. You just wait for it to go back up. It's okay to buy more stock when it's low and cheap, but don't sell what you have. Just keep what you have, even though it went down, but buy more when it's cheap. It's called like dollar cost averaging. So eventually it works out to be more and all that stuff. So you're buying stocks when it's cheap. So right now, the world markets are going crazy. Just hold on. Each country will introduce like a stimulus package. I know America is doing that. Each country will try to fix itself. Just leave your money where it is, and it's going to come back up. That's what countries do. They try to fix stuff. They have to do it. So don't worry about it. Don't look at it, else you're going to get anxiety, and you'll be going to your psychologist for help. All right. So that was fun for today. I'm going to leave it here. Again, if you want to be on the show tomorrow, feel free. Just take some time to tell someone about how it's going in your house. I want to hear from people around the world. This is a worldwide problem. So I want to hear from people around the world how it's affecting them. All right. Wherever you are, it is affecting you. So I want to know how it's affecting you. What maybe it's affecting you in a good way, maybe it's in a bad way. For some people, it's affecting them in a good way because their business is benefiting from the virus. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that's the business you're in, and we need a lot of what you have, like masks and hand sanitizer, like Purell. They're making a lot of money right now because everybody's buying it out, and toilet paper. So for some people, it's working good for them. Other people, not so much. Okay, so I want to hear from you all around the world. What's happening? Join me tomorrow at 5. And Jerry out. See you tomorrow.